Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs.
Hey, what is happening, guys? Welcome back to Alan Wake
I'd like to take a closer
2.
look as soon as possible.
We
Lead the
are
way,
here to hopefully get the autopsy done today.
We
and
appreciate the
crack
support,
on
Sheriff.
with the main game. Nab the map.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
How are you?
Ah, this way.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh, that's new. Is it wrong that I'm kind of looking forward to this now? You sick puppy.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Well, he looks hairy and he has small attachments. You all know what I mean.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
I'm guessing it's the massive stab wound in his chest.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
I don't think anybody really wants to die like this, so... So we've got the map. Now let's get some clues.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Not a lot, he's dead. But... Right, let's see.
Okay.
Put up a fight before they restrained him. Yep. I wasn't messing around there, I just forgotten how to select the individual pieces of evidence.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Here we go.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
I'm guessing yes. page out of Alan's book, do we think? That's what I'm thinking.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh wow.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go! Vanished.
Now the psychological stuff starts. Ooh. End of chapter. Well, so far this is ticking all of the boxes for me. I'm loving this so far. I take opportunity of this break in the action to say, if you guys are new here and this is the first time you're joining my channel, please subscribe, like the videos, and go back and watch the first episode. Because trust me, this is just getting started and you guys want to be caught up. But right now I'm going to hit continue and let's rock on.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
What happened to the
There's one of the
page?
pages on the floor.
Aha, that's what I was going to say. What happened to the page that fell when the sheriff vanished?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Manuscript pages can be found in here. See, when he says Hemingway brought you here, I think a lot of people would jump to that being the actual writer Hemingway, but it's not. That's what Nightingale used to call Alan Wake in the first game, because I'm assuming it's the only writer that anybody can think of, so... Right, okay, so we're... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, none of the other ones have come back so far. There we go. That's the song that we heard playing during the break, if you want to call it that. The previous Alan Wake game was one of the first games to sort of divide itself into chapters, like a TV series, if you want to call it that, because every time you started a new chapter, it came up saying previously on Alan Wake, and it gave you a quick recap, like the next episode in a TV series. And so I think this one's kind of doing the same with the break in the chapters, having that sort of music. Find out where he went. Okie doke. Oh, we've got this poor bugger. What a shame. And another one. God damn it, man.
I can't force it open.
Is that the stairs? Have I went the wrong way? Yeah, I have. No, I haven't. What on earth? Casey, anytime you want to be some help, pal, I'll take it. I take it there was nothing in that. Now, I can hardly see anything, but I can tell from my OBS preview
Must be locked from the other side.
that you guys are seeing more than me, so always good news. It's not giving me access to my torch, sadly. Am I just supposed to walk past this poor dead wifey? No. Don't think I can move any of this. No, I can't. It's not letting me. Maybe try talking to Casey again? No? This isn't exactly giving me any clues where to go. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the case board, but I'm not seeing and the goals. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to back up to here. Take it we're gonna have to go back to Cauldron Lake then. Because
The heart is gone too.
yeah.
Did the fucker take it with him?
Nothing there, nothing I can say to him. Doesn't look like there's anything in this corner. There's a door that doesn't go anywhere. Casey, anytime you want to chime in with some help, mate, I'll take it, because right now I got nothing. I got a couple of dead bodies, a couple of locked doors. What am I missing? What am I missing?
A dead man turned into a monster.
That's what I'm missing.
Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Where did Nightingale go? There we go.
Makes sense.
A Taken.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Imagine I'm thinking that a trained FBI
That's
agent.
crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, that's
All right.
not the door we're going through.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean, the sheriff?
Yep. Poofy's gone. He's vanished.
They're a fine pair.
Now we're no closer to knowing
Good day.
what's going on.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
That was
Think
quick.
we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
There's nothing else here for me to see.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat May Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy,
Don't know what I'm looking for.
I need to head back.
I thought maybe I would find more of the cult's vandalism. But it looks like another map. Not one that I can pick up or interact with though.
Good to see you.
I'm gonna quickly jump into the Mind Palace because I did find another clue there. Cult symbols, there we go, it'll be in there, won't it? Yeah. Here we go.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Let's go. Take it, I'm driving. Yeah.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Ooh.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
It's quite calm for somebody who finds out her partner's been keeping secrets from her. the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
I'm gonna chat to these guys.
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Don't do it, Dan.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't nor run through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
So the FBC, the Federal Bureau of Control, if you've played Control, then FBC is the organization that gets infiltrated at the start of the game by Jesse Faden, the main character, and so that's all the sort of Control the game all involves the FBC, and they have a history as a government department that was set up to look into what they call altered world events or supernatural events that affect the world. So yeah, this is another link to Control, which they're being quite obvious about now that they've decided that Alan Wake and Control are in the same universe, given that the whole Alan Wake thing could qualify as an altered world event. Then having that crossover with Control just makes sense. So somebody's tampering deliberately with their monitoring stations, which is unusual because normally the FBC doesn't get noticed. It's explained in Control, but the way that the organisation operates, the building that they live in, the building that they operate out of that houses their agency is in the middle of New York, but nobody ever sees it unless they're deliberately looking for it. So in other words, the house will the building's called the oldest house, and the oldest house will show itself to you if you are there for a purpose that needs it. But if you're not deliberately looking for it, then you just pass by it. It's just another building. You don't. It's like the building sort of has the ability to make people not realise it's there. And the agency operates the same way, because there's a memo right at the start of the game where they talk about funding, and the director of the agencies wrote this memo which says, as long as we're not too obtrusive, as long as we don't make it so that people notice us by making like ridiculous budget demands, as long as we stay within sort of operational expenses, then nobody will actually pay attention to us. We'll literally just be another line on a sheet that someone ticks without thinking. Because of the way the oldest house and the agency work, they're literally like a sort of Men in Black type agency. So it's weird that one, that Saga would question them, and two, that she would notice that there was FBC work going on. Wonder if that's... I was going to say, I wonder if that's triggered anything, but it hasn't.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
I'm going to speculate here, very early on in the game, that Alan Wake is able to rewrite reality. I don't think that these are characters in a book that have become self-aware, so much as Alan Wake, having been through the Altered World event in Bright Falls previously, when he writes, he's able to rewrite reality. And so the sheriff going to hand over the pages, I think Wake might have, quote-unquote, deleted the sheriff's character from reality because he was about to reveal too much. I think it's important for Wake, and wherever Alan Wake is, that the story progresses from moment to moment and that there's no shortcuts taken.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Is there any way in here? I have to say, all the companies that get talked about for graphical fidelity and their games looking gorgeous, nobody ever mentions Remedy in those conversations. You know, everybody always talks about Bethesda or EA with their Frostbite engine, or the latest Call of Duty with its realistic graphics, or Capcom with a Resident Evil with the RE engine. But I'll tell you what, the Northlight engine that Remedy uses for its world building is absolutely incredible. I mean, look at the detail in the textures. That is better. This is better woodland graphical fidelity than anything I've seen. You know, this is the sort of thing that you would imagine you'd want Skyrim or something like that to look like. And I know you can do that nowadays with mods, but this is like base game code. There's collision detection on the shrubbery, right down to the grass. Like, this is incredible. An incredible level of detail that you're getting here. And I think it's something that they should really be proud of, and it's something that should get talked about quite a lot.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it.
Yes, it does.
We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Anything on any of the trees? Because we found the graffiti, or the rocks, mind you. We found the vandalism. Aha! There we go. Look at the way those footprints blur and sort of distort. That shows that they're like taken footprints.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
These footprints go this way. Okay. Should I check the... Why have I got another radio? Are we sure it's this one? Oh, yeah, it will be. It'll be Where Did Nightingale Go? Yeah, there we go. I think that it's important to affect the case board, to go into it and just pin the clues up as often as you can. Because you don't want to... I think it affects the way the story progresses. If that makes sense. Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. Looks like the sort of laundrette bit for the... Some suspicious activity spotted. Thought he saw movements in the bushes. Okay. Bit weird, but nothing too unusual. Okay, some more evidence.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the...
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Ha. 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 That is awful. And I tell a lot of awful jokes. You just need to ask my lovely wife Erin. I am fond of the what they call the dad joke. Believe me, I've heard a few of them from my dad as well. But yeah, I do like me a sort of almost unfunny, like, haha, that's not funny, but you laugh because it's so unfunny. I do like them. Well, I'm not seeing much more in there, although it was nice to get a little bit of clues. Here's a bit of light. That's what attracted me over here in the first place, was the light. But we'll go back to the footprints which were here and follow them down to the witch's ladle in the witch's hut. Footprints are still going this way. Again, lighting effects on this, absolutely gorgeous. One of the things that the PlayStation 5 was built for was that improved lighting, and you can really see it in this game. So I can climb up there if I want, which I don't at the moment. The footprints continue this way, so we'll follow them.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Do we know? I apologise if you keep hitting like
I can feel something.
clattering. It's the mic
Nightingale isn't
stand
far.
that
I
I've
know
got.
Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
The Caldera Street Station is a quote. That's a direct quote from Max Payne, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Now we've got this clue. Flashlight batteries. So we're being guided down a path here. Obviously I can't see footprints anymore, but given that the terrain's blocked off, you can see the shape of the world that they want you to follow. There's the steel tray that the heart was in, so we know we're going the right way. Little subtle clues. She took out his heart and locked it in a box. Okay, so is that the ritual that the cult's gone for? This is dry land, but again, I'm not seeing a path that goes anywhere. It just seems incidental. Plus the peak of the music.
What is that? These These aren't the same tracks that were here before.
No.
They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay. That's quite a lot of trust for something that you've never heard of before.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Well done. Again, I've just hit that mic stand. I'm sorry for the metallic clanging you probably hear there. Okay, I hope you guys have read that because I have.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Quickly check the map. I think the hut was where I was before. Yeah, it is. So it's basically back the way that I've just come. I'll probably get attacked now. I think because I think it's near total darkness, or dark enough for whatever's in here to come out. Getting some beautiful lighting. See that sort of mist effect there. Fantastic bit of game design this. The interaction between light and dark's really, really good. The footprints, deceptive. Yeah, I thought so. Again, that's a subtle guide. The path being disturbed here.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
So, if to get the lights working, then it looks like there's two paths off. So I'm gonna go this way first.
This fuse is busted.
But it looks like I'm on the right track. Got a page here. Friday, Midge told me that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Okay. I think that might be ammo for the gun, but I'm not paying enough attention to the numbers going down.
This one looks good.
I heard
People
that.
should really stop littering, though.
There have been a couple of jump scares so far that have got me. They have, like, I know I haven't said anything. Normally I'm quite, you know, I shout quite loudly when I get scared, but I've managed so far to not. I have jumped in my chair though. Break room is a place where you can save your progress. Okay.
Another page. making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay. So we can do a quick save here. And it's like drinking the coffee. I'll quickly jump across here. We'll do the case board.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Wow.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
And that's the building that's back where we were. Okay. Okay.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to quick save it.
I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Yeah, I'm going to quick save here and end this episode, and then we'll pick up straight from here in the next one. So thanks very much, guys, for joining me for this. I really do appreciate it. Whatever you get up to today, take care of yourselves. Like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And if you stick around, there will be a link to more content, including the playlist for this series. If you haven't caught the first episode already, do go back and watch it. It'll catch you right up with what's been going on here. Take care, guys, and I'll see you for another episode real soon. Thank you, and bye for now.